it's 5:21 in the a.m. I am in Tampa, Florida, but I have a two-part video. And the question was a very long question, but I had to break it down. So you already know who it is. Good, y'all. It is Mark Turner. I don't have enough light in this room. Let me turn another light on. Here we go, y'all. It's Mark Turner, Turn to Fitness. Want to answer a question. The question is a two-part question. It's kind of early. I don't want to wake nobody up. But let me tell you what the question is before we get started. You already know what time it is, right? Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Real crazy right now. Okay, y'all. It's Mark Turner, Turn to Fitness. Question. It's going to be a two-part question. So the question basically is, actually going to be a two-part answer because the question was so long that I received for this young lady yesterday down here in Tampa, Florida. And the question that this young lady asked me was, it was real long, but let me break it down shotgun style. Is there a benefit to hiring a personal trainer? But the question also was asked, and if so, what can a personal trainer do for a person that is starting from ground zero, that basically can't walk a mile without getting winded? But so the real question here is there a benefit to hiring a personal trainer? For part one, we're gonna focus on that first question. Well, it's one question, but we want to break it down. The benefit, are there benefits to hiring a personal trainer? Well, in this one lady's case, I would say for her, definitely yes. And the reason why I'm saying yes to her is because she has some great questions, and she asks a lot of questions about nutrition. She asks a lot of questions about diets and different type of diets. And I hear these questions a lot from people that either they're ready to work out or they may not have a clue. And I'm gonna tell you, in her case, she just didn't. I think she had an overwhelming feeling of, or a fear of going to the gym. Now, the benefit that can help her with a personal trainer is this: that if she decides, and I'm gonna make these videos more for everybody because the questions, I'm pretty sure she's not the only one asking this question, but in her case, I can sense there may be a fear of not understanding what to do in the gym, or not even a fear. It was a major question about what do I do when I get in the gym, and I said could be a great question and answer. So that's why I'm doing this for her and for everybody else. But to go into the gym sometimes can be overwhelming, especially if you haven't worked out or you haven't worked out in a long time, because things change, things evolve. People should evolve. Everything should evolve. But when it comes to your health and wellness, you need to sustain and you need to maintain and you need to continue to grow yourself. To understand where to go into the gym, it takes just asking the question, really just asking the question. First of all, make the decision to do something. You just want to make that decision to do something first. If you don't understand how to start, don't start by just going to the gym. The best thing you can do is look for a personal trainer. Start by asking questions. Start by asking about where do you need to be, where are you going, where are you at right now. We're talking about with your body mass index, we're talking about with your basal metabolic rate, we're talking about with your eating habits. And she asked a lot of these questions about intermittent fasting. She asked about paleo diet, the ketogenic diet. Then she told me a horror story about one of her friends on the ketogenic diet that was doing it totally wrong. And as I explained to her, what I explained to her was this: in order to get the benefit from any diet or nutritional plan, you have to act on it first of all, and you need to be on it for a period of time, not 1 week or 2 weeks, something like that. You need to do about 30 to 90 days of a diet plan. In this particular situation, being that she wants to do this, it's up to her to develop discipline in order to win. And of course, I offer her some online services, which I do offer online services. But I definitely want to give her the answer to this first part of this question. Is, like I said, it was actually more questions than what she asked, but I had to kind of break it down to those two questions. And the question was really, is there a benefit to hiring a personal trainer? Yes, there is a benefit to hiring a personal trainer if you're starting, first of all. if you're prepared. Well, she said she wasn't quite there yet, but what it is, sometimes we just need to speak to people. We need to talk to people. We need to inspire somebody to get in shape. It's like with me, I have to be inspired to get up and work out because I want to work out and I want to feel good, especially when I'm with my clients. I want them to know I feel good about myself. Am I 100% right now? No, I'm not. Once I do get back into my normal routine, I will feel a lot better about what I do and how I do it. Because not everybody's perfect. I'm saying I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. The only person perfect is God. So understand that. So I want to just give y'all that part one to this video series. And basically the question is, part one of the question is there a benefit to hiring a personal trainer? Again, I'm going to say yes, depending on the situation and depending on where you plan on starting. I know it's drawn out. I wish I could actually record a conversation with her, but it's one of those things that just kind of happened. And I posted that up on Instagram talking about opportunity presents itself in some weird ways. But that was the opportunity for me, because I'm telling you, a lot of questions I get now, I have to really go through those questions and find out the ones that are more relevant, not just for that person, but are relevant for everybody to understand. But look, it's Mark trying to turn up fitness. You know what time it is. I'm down here in Tampa, Florida. Stay committed, stay turned up. You know how we do. We say right there, what is that? No excuses. There's no excuses. Look, I got to improve myself every day. You should improve yourself too. But y'all stay blessed, stay turned up, and we'll talk soon. Part two is coming very soon, okay? This part two, now I will say part two, I'm going to get a little bit more extensive into the questions she was asking about the dieting and the nutrition and where she should go starting off in the gym and stuff like that. And I want to, hopefully my advice helps somebody out there become a better person and, you know, just get committed to their health and a better lifestyle. Stay blessed, stay turned up.